Fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis as we're currently dumping, as you can clearly see. We'll also be discussing the high priest Max Kaiser says the sooner everyone puts their net worth into Bitcoin, the sooner we'll have world peace. Amen to that. We'll also be discussing Trump's family DeFi project wants to ensure US dollar dominance. That's right. As well as breaking news, Ripple and the SEC agree to stay the $125 million judgment, hinting at an appeal. We'll also be discussing OpenSea receives SEC Wells notice. Monthly NFT sales fall below 400 million. I'll be sharing the latest data here, as well as more breaking news. Mastercard enables non-custodial crypto spending in a new partnership, and they have over 100 million merchants worldwide. So that's a pretty big deal. We'll also be discussing the latest with on-chain analyst Willy Woo, updating his Bitcoin outlook. Says bearish chapter for Bitcoin is moving into a new phase. He also says Bitcoin needs the equivalent of 1% of the global wealth assets in order to hit that $1 million price target. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Now, welcome, crypto fam. What it do? We're streaming live and in the flesh right now. We're on X, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube. Please repost the live stream. That way we get more eyeballs out here. Shout out everyone in the live chat. Crypto Surge. And appreciate all the reposts already. Of course, JC Ice, the Oracle, the rest of the fam, Digital Dankness, Chris Robinson, all the moderators, all the members, all the HODL gang, all the MicroStrategy, and sending extra love to the Oracle because I know her dog, her family dog, is in a lot of trouble. Last we spoke. So prayers to JC, her family, her beautiful dog as well. Shout out Ashley. Welcome to the stream, and take it away, theme music.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome, everyone, to the podcast. It is Thursday, September 5th out there. Let me know how you guys are doing. And again, if you guys can repost, you're going to notice the stream pinned at the very top of my X profile. That way it's very easy to find. If you can heart it real quick and put a custom quote, I promise I'll repost you during the live stream. I'll shout you out and I'll also follow you back if I'm not already following you. I greatly appreciate that. I'll also be shouting everyone out along the way, checking the feed throughout the stream. You know how we do. Shout out to the McFoofinator. What up, bro? Shout out to Joseph. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, JC. Just reposted. Appreciate you being here with us today. Shout out for good afternoon, brother. Yes, we buy all the dips. Dips are for buying. Well said. And a great opportunity to be stacking the sats on the discount. Shout out Silver Spike. Appreciate you. Darth Melda. Of course, Crypto Surge, ID Unga, Ostman, the rest of y'all guys. Thank you for all the reposts and spreading the word. Thank you, Dankness. 1% of the world assets can bring us up to 1 milli. Come hear the news story. Amen. So yeah, yo, welcome everyone just joining us. Let me know where you're tuned in from. I'm broadcasting live and in the flesh from Puerto Rico, and I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. So spread the word. Let people know we're live. A lot of news to share. Markets are correcting. Let's see if 56,000 holds up. This is a new local low. Just recently, of course, 2 weeks ago, we tapped 49, and some analysts say we're going to retest that $49,000 level. We'll see if we do. If we do, consider it a great buying opportunity to stack the sats. 18 days till my 36th. Well, happy birthday in advance there, Ashley. Wishing you a very beautiful, fabulous 36th year. 36 chambers and to the 36th. That's a very divine number. Shout out Ashley repping Missouri. Welcome to the stream. WGMI, hope things improve for your dog. Yeah, and that's the service dog of the family. So again, showing the Oracle some extra love today. What up, fam? And welcome everyone just joining the stream. Already 100 people here. We should have over 1,000 before the end of the stream. And just FYI, yes, today we're streaming early, 12 p.m. bi-weekly. We changed the time in the schedule. This week has been 12 p.m. But starting tomorrow for the new week, it's going to be 4 p.m. So please take note of that. And another reason you should have notifications turned on, especially on YouTube. So there's actually a possibility that you get notified when I go live, as I do stream from different times from time to time. But yeah, welcome everyone just joining us. We do got a lot to share, so we're going to dive right in as we do. And so yeah, if you're new to the YouTube channel, important to smash the likes. Go ahead, subscribe. Takes a half a second to do so. Hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications. Today is pod 1751. I'm your host, JV. It is September 5th, 2024. Markets are correcting. Let's see if 56 holds up. If not, we're likely to potentially retest that 49,000 local low we had a couple of weeks ago, but we shall soon see. And let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. On Coin360, you can see Bitcoin currently trading down 3% on the day, but maintaining above 56.2. We have Ether down 3%, trading back under 2,400. Things haven't been going so well for Ethereum. Solana down 2%, XRP down 2.5%. Tron, the only one barely in the green, up 0.5%, very modest gains. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the current crypto market cap has finally dropped below 2 trillion. It's been on a steady decline, family. We look at this metric every day. So we're at 1.97 trillion. Crazy to think that. The all-time high is roughly the 3 trillion mark, which we hit around the time of the cycle peak of 2021 when we hit 69 Gs. The Bitcoin market cap barely sitting above 1.1 trillion. This is mind-boggling to me, considering the total addressable market of the world is like 900 trillion, showing you how nascent of a market crypto truly is at today's day and age. So consider yourself blessed to even be here right now. I truly mean that. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We got some modest gainers. Helium up 6%. Tether Gold up 0.5%. Below that, virtually nothing, minus Tron up 0.5% as the majority of the market's correcting. And in the red, let me know which alts, if any, you're currently bullish on for the bull. And checking out the crypto bubbles, it looks like the site was down earlier. Let's see if it's back up. Yeah, for some reason it's not working, so we're going to bypass that today. The Crypto Greed and Fear Index is showing us rated 29. The other day we were at 26. I was really praying that we'd enter extreme fear like in the under 20, or 25 is where extreme fear starts, because the more likely of a bounce. Last month, we did tap a low of 17, and lo and behold, we had a nice bounce back. And I believe that was when we tapped 49 and jumped right back in the 60s. We even hit almost 70 before we dropped to 49. So expect more extreme volatility on the menu. And checking out the time chain calendar, this shows you what block we're currently at on the Bitcoin time chain, which is what Satoshi originally referred to this as. It was people after that started calling it the blockchain, but he always referred to it as the time chain. So this is the time chain calendar. It shows us we're on block 860,000. It shows us we can currently get almost 1,800 Satoshis per dollar. So for roughly $500, you can become a Satoshi millionaire today. I mean, let that sink in. 1,782 sats per USD. And we have the next halving set to occur most likely April of 2028 at another 189,974 blocks. And if you want to check out this metric, it's pretty cool. Check out timechaincalendar.com. So there you have it, yo. Welcome everyone just joining the live stream. What's popping? What's good? Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Vix. Good morning, Zach. Or good afternoon. If Bitcoin reaches 1 million, I will cash out. Why do you want to inferior monopoly money when you can have the apex predator? Legitimate question for you, Zach. Looks like the NVIDIA depression. That's right. And you saw Nancy Pelosi dumped her entire position right before the crash. Can you say insider information? Allegedly. Thank you for the disclaimer. Dankness. This is not financial advice. The information provided is from recent news articles for entertainment and discussion only. Always do your own research before investing in cryptocurrency. 100%. I called for a 49,000 retest weeks ago. You did dirty. Shit's about to get scary for a little bit. The rate cuts are going to make it even worse. Oh, consider it a blessing. Keep stacking the stats. Shout out Ricky Norwood. Was popping, Ricky? Good evening, brother. Under 20 extreme fear would be awesome. Exactly, because we all know what happens when that hits that metric. Nelson, September always sucks. Historically, yeah, Septembers are typically take us down 4.5%, but also ironic. First week of September is historically bullish. It's the rest of September, which is bearish. And look at 56. We just broke below it. Didn't hold up. Not looking good right now for the bulls. Good afternoon from Islip, Long Island. Shout out to all my Strong Island fam. That's my birthplace, so respect, Remy. Grant, No, don't let the elites like BlackRock scare you out of so many others. BlackRock is loading up on the bidding. Of course, the smart money will continue to accumulate. We call those the whales, the long-term hodlers, the diamond hands, the laser eyes. In fact, speaking of diamond hands and laser eyes, where you at? Shout out High Priority Network. We're live with #1 Daily Crypto Pod. Just reposted your brother on the X. Dreams Talk TV. Let's go. Just reposted your brother. And again, anyone who finds my stream, you're going to notice it pinned at the very top of my X profile, so it's easy to find. Just go ahead, heart it, repost it with a quote, or comment it, and I'll repost it back and spread the word. We'll orange pill more of the masses. So yeah, rules. Here are the rules. Don't dox anyone in the chat. Don't disrespect anyone in the chat. JV or the mods, don't spam the chat. Any one of these will get you removed and banned. And that's right, the Oracle will whack you. Whop, 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 whop. Oracle messes them up. Quoting Kendrick there, of course. I need a minimal 100K BTC. Word up. Otherwise, I have to work. Well, let's send that mofo to 100K. My personal prediction, not investment advice, but I do believe in the fourth quarter. It's destiny. I'm calling it Q4 this year, sometime between October and December. We crossed that six-figure milestone, and we could finally have our six-figure Bitcoin fiesta. It's long overdue, family. Shout out Clevelander77. Thank you for not spending 75% of the show talking about cars. Yeah, who would do that? Are there other Bitcoin podcasts that spend all their time talking about cars? I guess I'm not a car guy. I don't really talk much about it. But I do respect that Porsche 911 is sexy as a mofo. Free Ross. Amen. Trump promises to free Ross. I think he said day one. Pardon in him if he does get elected. He also said he would fire Gary Gensler, the ball-headed worm, SEC, chairman of the SEC. I believe that too, right on. It's been nothing but a shakeout since the halving. Yeah, and when people give up on Bitcoin is when we go parabolic. So let the weak hands get shaken out. That's just a part of the cycle. We see it every cycle, family. Nothing new under the sun. Three things cannot be long hidden, quoting the Buddha: the sun, the moon, and the truth. So let the truth prevail. Anyways, welcome everyone to the stream. Let's dive into today's Bitcoin technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. And we'll pull up some of the live charts and see what's popping and crack-a-lacking. Bitcoin transactions dive 30% in 6 months amid the Bitcoin price disinterest. I'd say only fools are disinterested in the bidding, but that's just me. But yeah, Bitcoin network activity has hit 3-year lows as the sense of disinterest descends over the markets, according to on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant, who warned over new Bitcoin price weaknesses. So yeah, Bitcoin transaction numbers have suffered as a result of months of sideways Bitcoin price action. We've been trading sideways for the past 5 months. And at the peak in mid-March, around the time Bitcoin set its most recent all-time high of 73,800, which we captured live on our Pump Watch. Let me know if you attended that. It was pretty lit. I think we did like a 30-something hour stream or something like that. Pretty wild. But anyways, daily active addresses numbered nearly 1.2 million. That number now is just 838,000, with a recent low in late August coming in at just 744,000. Let me tell you why I think these numbers are divine. Anytime I see an 8 and a 3, you add them up and it's an 11. And anytime you see a 7 and a 4 and add it up, it's an 11. So for me, this is just a beautiful omen that we're going to the moon, infinity, and beyond, where no man has landed before, but I digress. This CryptoQuant notes, I'm just into like numerology and all that weird stuff. I don't know if you guys can relate, but there's a reason I always rock a number 11 on my jersey as well. Just FYI if you haven't noticed. But anyways, quoting them here, the total number of active addresses on the Bitcoin network hit new lows in 2024, reaching the same level as 3 years ago, when the price of Bitcoin was quoted around 45 Gs. Good point. And as they share here alongside the active addresses chart, a decline in active addresses indicates less overall activity on the Bitcoin network. An example, fewer transactions are taking place, which may reflect less interest in using the network at this point in the market. Now, the data feeds into the overall narrative of frustration around the current market landscape, with Bitcoin unable to establish any definitive trend. Now, as per the Pure multiple, which compares the value of the daily mined biddies to the 365-day moving average, it's also treading water. For CryptoQuant, both of these metrics are suggesting that a long-term buying opportunity could soon result for market participants. Quoting them here, for some investors, a drop in active addresses and price can be seen as an opportunity to buy in anticipation of a future rally. However, if the decline is interpreted by investors as a sign of weakness or loss of relevance in the current macro scenario, new supports should be formed, increasing disinterest in the asset, providing new entry opportunities. So the sense of the price awaiting within the no man's land has been lost on the wider analytics community. Checkmate, another analyst, shares and describes the current setup as consolidation, a word and erratic or choppy Bitcoin price moves within a narrow range, quoting the analyst here. The swings are getting larger and more sustained. Screams to me that this price range is becoming unstable and the market is ready to move somewhere else. That's right. And I've been preaching every day. Expect more extreme volatility. This is totally normal leading into a halving. Granted, we had the halving back on April of 19th, one day before 420. Happy 420. But expect extreme volatility for the next 18 months as we continue our parabolic uptrend. I believe this bull market hasn't even began yet, but that's just my personal opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Now, another chart you can see on your screen shows that despite the various long-term lows, Bitcoin has yet to match the kind of correction seen during the previous bull markets. That's a good point. And pulling up some of the live charts. But first, let's quote the high priest. The sooner everyone puts their net worth into Bitcoin, the sooner we'll have world peace. And he makes a good point because Bitcoin perpetuates peace and love. Fiat, what does that perpetuate? War and violence. And that, my friend, is a fact. Now, checking out the 1 hour chart, we'll get some different looks here. Let me switch up the scene so you can see nice and so fresh and so clean. You can see here Bitcoin barely holding on to 56,000. We do have a target on the 1 hour chart sitting all the way up at 61,500. And the current bottom for the day is all the way down at 55.7. That's pretty wild, yo. So again, we just broke back under 56. So we'll see where support will likely take us. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. I'll read those comments out in a bit. Checking out the 4 hour chart, again, live and in the flesh. This is brought to you by TradingView via Coinbase. We do have a target sitting at 61,500. And we'll zoom out a little further. We'll check out the 1 day chart. And you're going to see these red candles, unfortunately, a big one creating right now. Unfortunately, I mean, we started the day way higher. I think when we woke up, I was like close to 58. Yeah. And right now we're 56. So we already dropped $2,000 on the day. And there is a target you need to be aware of all the way down at 47.7. Some analysts are saying if we retest 49 and we break below 47, the next logical target. So you should have that number on your radar. And we'll also check out the weekly. We still have the very bullish cup and handle pattern sitting at 150,000. Again, I think we most likely hit that in Q4. I think we'll hit that milestone. But let me know your thoughts. And we'll check out really quick the 1 month chart. And you can see all the sideways trading action for the past 5-6 months. Prior to that, we had the 7 green consecutive staircase candles climbing north, and things were looking good. We've had quite a bit of a consolidation since the halving, again, which is to be expected, I think, before we start ripping personally in Q4. But again, let me know your thoughts, family, and I'll read your comments out loud. Welcome, everyone, joining the live stream. Already over 300 people here on X. Shout out everyone on Rumble. We're streaming on all the platforms right now. Crypto in a few years. Any home appliance that generates heat will have a Bitcoin mining chip. Highest and best use, right? Bitcoin's going to 25,000, predicts Muhammad. Then the Allah candle to 150 to 370,000 is guaranteed. Send it. Volatility is the heartbeat of the markets. Well said. The more volatility, the higher the highs, the lower the lows. Put on your seatbelt. The ride is getting bumpy. Amen. I keep adding and adding and adding. Someday our wildest dreams will come true. Amen. Patience is the name of the game. Good morning from sunny Santa Barbara. Shout out Moonstone. Again, my old stomping grounds in California there. I lived in Solvang, maybe an hour away, 45 minutes from Santa Barbara. I remember hanging out at the pier and going to some very nice restaurants out there. A very nice place to be. So holding it down. I remember Oprah Winfrey had her mansion out in Santa Barbara as well. I don't know if she still lives there, but just an interesting random. But yeah, so keep stacking the sats, Steve-O. Welcome everyone joining. I think 60 G's is a great buying opportunity. Anything sub 60, consider it orange panty night. Back at your home with your wife.
It's red panty night when you sanctify me, yeah? Back at home with your wife. It's a celebration.
Shout out Catherine Weaver. Appreciate the repost. Just reposted you. Thank you so much for all your support. I know you've been supporting me for years. I see your reposts all the time. Andy T put BTFD, just reposted your brother. Greatly appreciate it. And I just followed you back. Here's proof of work. See, he's followed back. So appreciate you, Andy. Thank you for sharing the stream. And if you guys share my stream every day, I'll repost you every day and shout you out every day. We'll get you more followers as well. So it's a win-win for all of us. Thank you.
Opportunity for 5th level sexy G's.
What do you think, JV?
By the video
Who cares about a roaring kitty? Boring kitty, not me. I'm for the bitty. I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey, not for some weirdo Kit Kat kitty. You know how we do. Shout out XV. Welcome family to the live stream. And again, anyone just joining us, we're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. If you guys can spread the word, let people know we're live. It's always appreciated. A lot of news to share with you today. Market's correcting. We already dropped below 56. Again, the current low is 55.7 here this morning or this afternoon. And the local low from a couple of weeks ago, we did hit 49, but we bounced back pretty strong. And it looks like we may be retesting. We're only $7,000 away right now. So let me know your thoughts where we're likely heading next. And welcome everyone again, just joining the stream. What up, Pomp? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. What's poppin'? And FYI, for the 300 plus on X, if you want to interact in the chat you see on your screen, the chat feed is coming directly off the YouTube channel, which can be found at cryptonewsalerts.net. And if you guys can follow me on YouTube, it helps out. It's always appreciated. Like the stream, thumbs up the stream, share the stream, comment the stream. Anything you can do as far as that will help. Hey, shout out GBZ. Hit the likes, you bunch of degens. Thanks for the reminder, brother.
Kitty cat, stacking the sats, stack them sats.
Yes, stack the sats, stack the biddies. 400 people on the stream. We're growing, family. Again, thank you for the repost. We should have over 1,000 people live before the end of the stream if you guys keep sharing it. So thank you. But anyways, let's continue with the news. We already did the TA, and Muhammad is predicting Solana to 0, XRP to 0, Cardano to 0, and Cospa to 0. Great predictions. It's all going to 0 against the biddy. Charles Andy Lee, welcome to the stream, brother. Kathy Wilson, I won't be complaining. If Bitcoin tanks for a bit, I need to add to my stack. Amen. Amen. What up, JV? Hello, everyone. It's been a minute. Welcome back, Fresh. Where you been, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. Glad you're on the stream. But let's continue with the news. We've got a lot to share. Next up in the headlines is Trump and his family is launching this decentralized finance project to rival the central banks. Let's discuss this a little bit. And allegedly, Trump's X account was hacked the other day, promoting some ish coins. Can't make this ish up. But anyways, this particular headline reads, Trump's family DeFi project wants to ensure US dollar dominance. That's right. While not much is known about the Trump family crypto project, the latest statement from the World Liberty Financial suggests it wants to spread the use of the US dollar stablecoins and decentralized finance. In a September 4th statement on X, which was yesterday, the yet-to-be-launched decentralized finance platform claimed one of its key goals was to drive the mass adoption of stablecoins and decentralized finance, as they announced right here on X, quoting them here. We want US peg stablecoins to remain the world settlement layer for the next 100 years. By spreading US peg stablecoins around the world, we ensure that the US dollar dominance continues, securing America's financial leadership and influence on the global stage. There have been many growing concerns that the US dollar can lose dominance as the world reserve currency. In fact, Max Kaiser projects the dollar will crash within the next 6 months. He has been sharing on his X account. I shared it on the pod the other day, and we explained the reasons why he believes that. Let me know if you agree or disagree. The international organization BRICS, which comprises of Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, the United Arab Emirates, and so many other countries, has added to the fears by pushing for commodity trades using currencies other than the US dollar. BRICS is ultimately a movement towards de-dollarization. Meanwhile, stablecoin market caps, excluding algorithmic stablecoins, have already experienced nearly 12 months of consecutive growth. And you know, of course, USDT has been crushing it, reaching new all-time highs overall of 169 billion as of September 5th, according to DeFi Llama. The 5 largest stables by market cap are the US dollar peg stablecoins. Go figure. Now, along with the bullish comments about the stables, the project has teased the partnership and collaboration with DeFi protocol Aave, possibly indicating World Liberty Financial will be built on the Ethereum blockchain. Interesting, right? You know, many of Trump's NFTs collections were also launched on the Ethereum blockchain, but the most recent one was actually launched on the ordinals, the BRC, the Bitcoin blockchain, just FYI. But anyways, in the last 24 hours, the price of Aave has risen 9%. Maybe this is a reflection of the Trump family project. What are your thoughts on that? And according to World Liberty Financial, the project project will be more than just another hostile fork, because history shows those don't work. The project also claimed to be working with top security experts who have reviewed its coding to help them utilize the best practices. Meanwhile, Donald Trump previously made several cryptic posts concerning World Liberty Financial, vaguely positioning it as a service that will help users circumvent traditional banking and establish in the United States the crypto capital of the world. I mean, that was Trump's promise on stage recently in Nashville. So far, those linked to the venture have faced an onslaught from hackers and scammers. So let's discuss that. Obviously, DeFi could be a honeypot. Many DeFi protocols do get hacked. Now, on August 8th, Eric Trump had to clarify that a Restore, the Republic meme coin, was in no way affiliated with the project after it surged 155 million within hours of its debut based on a rumor that it was part of World Liberty Financial. And on August 30th, the official World Liberty Financial Telegram group had to denounce a series of fake ads and giveaway attempts to profit from hype around the project. And there's another red flag. When people do giveaways, typically it's a scam. If it's too good to be true, family, typically it's a scam. Scammers also managed to hack Lara and Tiffany Trump's X accounts. That's what I was referring to earlier on September 4th. So their whole family is getting hacked, and posted sham links claiming to be connected to World Liberty Financial. So just note, these hackers are relentless with stealing your crypto, and they'll hack influencer accounts, including the Trump family. You think they'd have like two-factor authenticators or something activated. And that's something I encourage each and every one of you to have activated, especially on your social media, you know, to protect yourself against the bad actors. Because once you're an influencer, you become a honeypot as well. They can hack your account through phishing attacks, so many different black hat attacks, and then they start posting scams through your account, and you could also be held liable because it's being done on your account, even though it's fraudulent. So you got to be very careful out there in the crypto world. Vote Trump and Bitcoin will rise, says Zach. What up, Fresh? Yes, it's been a hot minute. Bitcoin is math. It doesn't matter who is in charge of anything. That's right. I mean, Bitcoin is, it's God. It's perfect money. A gift from God, I should say. And they'll have to buy the food they import into the Bitcoin also. USDT is what I use in my trading accounts. USDT is indefinitely more stable than US dollar. Exactly. I'd much rather be holding on to Tether. I trust it more than the dollar. The dollar is just being devalued at a tremendous rate. But then again, it's reflecting the dollar's balance. So I much rather have, if it's crypto, it should be in Bitcoin if you want it to appreciate. Obviously, the downside of keeping it in the stable coin is you're not going to be rewarded for the Bitcoin gains. So something you got to keep in mind. Good afternoon from the UK. Shout out to the UK. Shout out Robbie C. What's poppin', brother? Welcome everyone on the stream. We already got 500 people here, and we got a lot to share with you here today.
No thing, baby, it's a chance to stack those sats, chance to stack those big T's. Baby, you never heard about me with another coin.
I got my mind on my Bitcoin, and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, a buying opportunity. 100%. So will Bitcoin go up to 100,000 in the end of this year? It's a great question we can speculate about. Obviously, we don't have the crystal ball, but I think so. My intuition tells me yes. And for me, intuition outweighs anything and everything else, including the charts. I can care less what the charts say. Yeah, I mean, but we do have a $125,000 target on the weekly, which is the cup and handle pattern I already outlaid for you. Shout out Sailing Fishing Twins. Shout out all my fam from South Africa in the building. Welcome to the stream. Shout out Crypto Voodoo. Best channel hands down. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out Fresh. That's very mighty kind of you. He just gifted 10 memberships to members of our channel here. So you've all been blessed with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel. This goes for Crass and Uncouth, Ella Pito, Machines of Time, Camille, Kings on Crypto, Jay Bella, George Mulatto, Skipping Stones, MJ, and Ben Galt. You've all been hooked up with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel on behalf of our family member here, Fresh. So thank you, Fresh, for hooking it up. As a member, you're going to notice your name turns green. It shows you're a member, and you're also going to get an icon, which is a badge next to your name. It's a loyalty badge. So whenever you comment, I will gravitate towards the members. You guys get first priority in the comments, so I greatly appreciate it. And it's also a loyalty badge. Every month, the icon is going to change colors, and it shows you your loyalty to the stream, and it's greatly appreciated. Thank you, guys. And if anyone wanted to purchase a membership of the channel, you can do so for less than 10 cents per day. You can become a member. Now, it also pays to be on the YouTube stream. So for example, there's 400 plus of you on X right now. If you're not on the YouTube stream, you can't be gifted memberships. So when our kind members are gifting these memberships, you got to actually be on the stream to actually win. And it's totally random. So it's not rigged in any way. I don't get to choose who the winners are. Completely random. It's through YouTube. That's how the gifting program works. And in fact, I gift 10 memberships every month, and I just looked, it's September, it's a new month. So now I'm about to gift you guys as well. So let me gift some more memberships. We just gifted 10 memberships. We're going to gift 10 more. There's going to be 20 memberships given away. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity on X. Head on over to YouTube right now. My direct link is cryptonewsalerts.net. I'm about to give out 10 more memberships for a total of 20 memberships given away. If that don't get some love, I don't know what's going to. So please repost this, spread the word. Let's freaking go. Lots of news to share. About to gift some more memberships. Let's do that. Give me a second to pull it up, and I'll congratulate everyone who's been hooked up and blessed. So here we go. So yeah, you'll notice there's an option to gift. You hit the plus icon, I believe, or is it the money icon? Let me see. It's one of the two. Oh, it's the money icon. Then you click on membership gifting. You guys are welcome to gift memberships as well. My promise to you guys is every month I give away 10 memberships. So here's 5 memberships just given away. I'll read your guys' names out loud as they appear on the screen. So congratulations to Rob C. You've been hooked up with a membership of the channel. Charles Andy Lee, you've been hooked up. Sailing Fishing Twins, you've been hooked up. Daniel Stemthal, you've been hooked up. Emma C. Crypto Junkie, you've been hooked up. All of you are now MicroStrategy members. I'm going to gift 5 more. How's that sound? Pretty lit, right? Yes, at least 20 memberships today, because if someone else decides to gift a membership, it may turn to 30. In fact, we did a stream one time where you guys gifted over 50 memberships in a single stream. I've never seen that before on another channel. So you guys are the bomb diggity. Got to give credit where credit is due. But yeah, let's gift 5 more. Why not? Membership gifting. I can give away up to 10 a month. It allows me to. So we're going to gift 5 more. And again, congratulations, everyone that just been hooked up. 20 of you just been blessed. The new 5 people, Toasty Toast, congratulations. Moon Savari, congratulations. Walter, congrats. Robert, congrats. And Matt, you've all been hooked up with the MicroStrategy members of the channel. There's 20 memberships just like that. That's $100 worth of memberships. Boom, in like the past 2 minutes. So thank you, Fresh, for kicking it off. It reminded me to gift the memberships, and maybe more memberships will be gifted. You just never know, but it shows you the love we have in our community. Hence why I have full confidence in saying we're the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. It's due to the community. So thank yourselves. Thank you. And Da Bolsa, thank you for subscribing to the podcast. Much love, much respect. I'm going to check the Twitter feed again. Anyone who reposts the stream is getting shouted out and reposted and all that fun stuff. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate the repost. And thank you again, everyone that just been hooked up. Thank you, Fresh, for kicking it off. And let's continue because we got so much to share. Next story of the day, eh? Here we go. Let's discuss the latest settlement with XRP and the SEC, 125 milli. Here's the latest. Just give me, and again, welcome all the new members. I see a lot of you guys joining us. So yeah, here's the latest headline with what's going on here. Ripple and the SEC agree to stay the $125 million judgment, which is hinting at an appeal. The legal team defending Ripple Labs against a case filed by the U.S. SEC has requested to stay the monetary portion of an August 7th judgment requiring the firm to pay $125 million. Like it ain't no thing. I think initially they wanted $1 billion, just FYI. In a September 4th filing in the U.S. District Court of the Southern District in New York, Ripple's lawyer said the SEC agreed to a request to delay the payment of the judgment after September 6th. The legal team proposed Ripple to place 111% of the judgment amount, $139 million, into a bank account until 30 days after the time to appeal expires or the resolution of the appeal. Now, the filing appeared to be laying the groundwork for a potential appeal by the SEC, as executives at Ripple lauded the August 7th judgment at the time. The Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, called the decision a victory for Ripple. $125 million victory? I don't know about that. He had to pay it, obviously. And but he didn't have to pay $1 billion, so it's a partial win. It's more accurate. And Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderty said that the company would respect the $125 million fine pending court approval. At this time, Judge Torres, overseeing the SEC versus Ripple case, has not signed off on the request. Any appeal would likely mean Ripple's case with the SEC was not yet finished after being first filed on December of 2020. Crazy, right? It took almost 5 years. Under court guidelines, either side has 60 days to file an appeal. So if the United States or any officer or agency of the United States is a party. Now, the SEC complaint alleged that the Ripple used XRP as an unregistered security to raise the funds, which is precisely what freaking Ethereum did with the Ethereum Foundation, but ironic they didn't go after them. I think it's because they're working and colluding with them. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know if you agree, disagree. But initially targeting Garlinghouse and Ripple executive chair Chris Larson, in July of 2023, Judge Torres ruled that the XRP token was not a security regarding programmatic sales on the exchanges. In fact, many of the exchanges already relisted XRP, being it's no longer deemed a security by the SEC. Just the initial sales offering wasn't done properly according to the regulator. Now, the price of XRP has ultimately been a stable coin since 2017. Obviously, it hit like an all-time high of $4, and then it went down to 20 cents, and now it's currently in the 50-cent ballpark, which it has been. We joke around a lot in the community saying, yeah, it's the best stable coin out there. It's been holding its 50-cent value while everything skyrocketed. It's just been maintaining. The reason it's just been maintaining, obviously, it was the lawsuit. Gary Gensler and the SEC has been keeping it suppressed. It is what it is. So let me know your thoughts on all that. How do you think it'll play out? Do you think the SEC will appeal the decision? Let me know your thoughts. Paper hands are bailing. Suckers, those Dave Portnoy hands. I know what you're saying there, JVZ. Smash, thank you, Crypto Voodoo. Need some time to buy the dip? We'll buy the dip. X notifies me all the time when you're live. YouTube doesn't. And it gets silly now. Must have unsubscribed and subscribed 5 times. You're not alone, Matt. There's a reason, we got 74,000 subscribers on YouTube. No one virtually gets notified when we go live, hence why there's only 100 people on YouTube right now, and there's 500 people on X. So we typically will have 10 times the traffic on X, and we have half the following and audience, which it proves we're shadow banned. It just is what it is, though. What are we going to do? Shout out JBZ, Nacho Keys, Nacho Cheese. The man is keeping it down. Damn you, the man. I demand the man stand down already. I'm sick of the false terminations every year. It's like starting over every time with the channel. It's crazy, yo. And it's especially when I have a lot of success is when the false termination follows. Like we finally broke out of a slump on the channel after 6 years of streaming. We achieved like 5,000 a month in ad revenue. Every video is again getting over 10,000 views. It's like, wow, this is nice. Terminated. Damn it. We get the channel back. They apologize. We lose 90% of the traffic flow, 90% of the revenue, and it's like starting all over again. It's like you can't make the ish up because when I streamed 5 years ago, we'd have more people on the stream. So what I'm ultimately trying to say, you can create a YouTube channel today, brand new podcast, and probably get more people on a live than I have. And I've been doing this thing for 1,751 days pretty religiously. Crazy, I know. But that's why we have X and Rumble to make up for the slack from the damn tube. Because of the man. It's crazy, right? 53, or is that what you're calling for, bro? Do you think the Bitcoin will go under 55? Definitely a possibility. We're already close to it. We're only 1,000 away. So again, we may retest 49 as the most logical support retest because we already hit that 2 weeks ago, in my opinion. I'm watching the numbers go down instead of up. Precisely. So on YouTube, the longer my stream, back before the termination, the longer the stream, the more people that would end up on the stream by the end of the stream. Hence why we started off a 20-minute show and ended up eventually a 2-hour live interactive show, because the longer you stream, the more people on the stream. This is what happens at least on X. The longer I stream, I can have 10,000 people on if I just stream for 24 hours. However, on YouTube, it's like it just declines. So they're not showing the live, obviously, to the subscribers, because if they only just shared the live and notified the current subscribers, it's like a guaranteed 1,000 people on the live. You know what I mean? So that's what we're dealing with. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing the truth. suppressed when Wall Street is filling filling their bags, amplified when they're selling. Just 53 likes. We need more likes. That's why I encourage you guys over on X. I mean, there's 500 of you. If everyone can like the stream on YouTube, we'll blow the mofo up. And I think the shadow ban would be ineffective because we'd just be getting so much organic love and support. It don't matter with how the algorithm treats us, but we need your support, like grassroots style. If you guys can really support the stream in that sense, it's greatly appreciated. DCA on the dips forever, basically. Exactly. You just continue stacking the sats, knowing in the long haul, we know it's inevitable. Bitcoin has number go up technology. We know the 4-year cycles. We know what's destiny. Censorship deluxe. Pretty much, yo. It's kind of crazy. But enough of that. Welcome everyone on the stream. I see we're up to 600 people. Let's continue. Let's continue with the news. Our next story, let's discuss the latest with the SEC going after the largest NFT marketplace, that which is OpenSea. They just received an SEC's Wells notice as the monthly NFT sales fall below 400 million. My question for you guys in the chat, how many of you are still invested in an NFT? Are you holding on to any NFTs? And if so, are they in the green or are they in the red? Let me know. So yeah, Trump's 4th NFT collection sees 2.2 million in sales. Let's start there. Former President Trump released his 4th dive into the world of NFTs with a trading card collection called America First. The collection gained massive support upon launch, earning Trump 2.2 million in crypto. However, some community members were not happy with Trump's NFT project. A community member said the NFT project makes the former president's crypto push feel like a grift. And you know, a grifter is ultimately someone just shilling crap to make some money. But anyways, NFT marketplace OpenSea received that Wells notice from the SEC, suggesting that the agency might take action against the company in the future. In fact, OpenSea CEO Devin Finzer said that the SEC alleged the NFTs on the platform may be unregistered securities. We've heard this one before. The OpenSea CEO said targeting NFTs would stifle innovation and put creatives at risk. Finzer also said that many of these artists don't have the resources to defend themselves should the SEC take action. They're right. Not many companies are like Brad Garlinghouse and have a freaking war chest of billions of dollars to fight the SEC's unlawful action against them. Most of them will go bankrupt trying to fight it. And that's the problem. And that's the issue with the SEC right now. They have too much power. They have too much overreach. They have too many resources. They have too many lawyers. And they're just basically shaking down every major crypto firm, all the major exchanges. So I'm not surprised they're going after OpenSea being the largest NFT marketplace. Because even if the lawsuit is frivolous, which I think it is, it's going to cause massive damage to the community. So following the SEC's well notice at OpenSea, crypto advocates went online to show their support and question the regulator's move. We got G. Kim, Chief Legal Officer at the Crypto Council for Innovation, describing the SEC's assertion that NFT platforms should be regulated as a securities exchange is utterly ridiculous and legally flawed. Let me know if you agree with that. North Carolina Representative Wilkie Nickel said on X, it is disappointing to see the SEC's continued enforcement of regulation. The representative said the SEC should instead work with Congress to establish fair and clear regulations to foster innovation. That seems to be the common sense play, but obviously we're dealing with criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money launderers, tax avoidance. Anyways, while the SEC's allegations may not be productive, a lawyer suggests the NFTs can be securities under some circumstances, in some cases. In an interview, Oscar Franklin Tan, Chief Legal Officer of Web3 organization Atlas Development, explained some use cases for the NFTs resembling investment products. Tan said that minting stock certificates of NFTs and offering dividends will sound like they're securities. However, Tan believes there aren't the NFTs people expect on a platform like OpenSea. Now, the monthly sales volume of digital collectibles fell to 374 million for the month of August, marking its lowest point thus far this year in 2024. Data from Crypto Slam showed that NFTs fell by 76% compared to its highest monthly sales record of 1.6 billion this year. And in August, NFTs also had a 31% drop in the number of transactions. Despite this, the average value of an NFT sale increased from roughly $40 to $50, showing an increase of 27%. So there you have it, yo. Let me know your thoughts. How do you feel this will play out for NFTs and OpenSea as the largest marketplace of NFTs? Holla, and I'll read some of your comments out loud. You still on the tube? Respect. Thank you. Sailing suppressed when Wall Street is filling their bags, amplified by the selling. I wouldn't worry too much. Nvidia was dipping and the pre-market was dumping, but the trend is up. Right on. Marve, welcome to the stream. Is that mac and cheese? Who's eating the mac and cheese? My daughter definitely doesn't have that kind of money. She sells her art as numbered NFTs. So yeah, imagine them going after, hypothetically speaking, 15-year-olds. Oh, you have an NFT? That's an unregistered security. You didn't register with the SEC. Therefore, you're going to be imprisoned. How dare you? This is what we're dealing with, yo. It's crazy. Per Michael Saylor on Bitcoin and Warren Buffett on stocks, when is the best time to sell? The answer, never. But what's the second best crypto?
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best?
There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one.
I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right?
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
So there you have it. Thank you, Michael Saylor, for being a guest on the stream. Censorship Deluxe, pretty much there, yo. And again, welcome everyone. We're streaming live. We're on X, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube. And for those of you on X, you're going to notice the stream pinned at the very top. If you guys can repost it, it's as simple as just clicking that button that says repost. And look at that like to share ratio. It's unheard of. Right now, there's 12 likes and 13 reposts. And there's people out there with millions of followers that doesn't get love like that. So I appreciate y'all. That's why I'm sharing it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, welcome everyone. I am scared of the wreck position I've held for 4 years. We'll have gas fees higher than that's real talk, man. I remember Ethereum gas fees at one point being several $100s. And if you wanted to transfer any ERC20 token, including Ethereum, it was like, even if it was a $10 transaction, gas fees, $380. And you're like, what the? Obviously, they're not that high right now, so don't panic. But that can happen when the blockchains get that congested. It's kind of normal. Bitcoin, never that outrageous, but I've seen Bitcoin gas fees at one point, $50, $100 to send a transaction. That's why layer 2s exist. So we have the Lightning Network for the Bitcoin blockchain. For Ethereum, there's layer 2s such as Polygon/Matic, which make it seamless and just making it affordable, right? Virtually free and instant to transact on the layer 2s. So it just is what it is. Doge outperforms Bitcoin every time, but for new sell short tops, they don't last long. ETH gas fees are extremely low right now. That's good to know. What's the average gas fee on the Ethereum blockchain? Maybe $5 or something. I know it got much lower, which is good. But all that can change as soon as the blockchain gets congested again. That's the downside. It just is what it is. Crazy, right? That's why we stack those sats.
But I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic.
Shout out Matt, the Daily News Alerts channel, followed and liked. I just reposted you, Matt, and let me follow you. I am following you as well. Good stuff. So you're golden. Thank you for the support. Shout out Captain Milo, the best live crypto news channel out there. Appreciate it, Captain. Just reposted your brother. Shout out Charlene, making curry chicken for the fam, but just for JV. I'm making lentils with coconut milk. I'm all in. You know I love my lentils and protein. Thank you, Charlene. Just reposted you. Thank you again, Laura, Catherine, Andy, Clevelander, High Priority, the rest of you guys for sharing the stream. You guys are awesome. We got close to 700 people here right now. I think Solana is super low fee and fast, 100%. Solana is super fast and low fees. That's one of the advantages of Solana in comparison to some of the other blockchains out there. Overkill 007, what up, bro? Good morning to you as well. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. We're live and in the flesh. I'm going to be streaming at least for the next hour. We're still diving into the content. When the content is finito, we'll do a live Q&A session, and we'll also have a uncensored version of the podcast, which we do each and every day on X and Rumble. I am waiting to get my Raspberry Pi 4s and my mini miners going all in. Happy to hear that, Oracle. Happy to hear that. Bitcoin mining for the win. Prepare for your crypto to be passed on when you die. Don't take it with you. Well, Bitcoin is the only money you can take with you to the afterlife. I think I'm the first one to actually share that theory. I know Max Kaiser's talked about it as well, but I've been sharing that theory which is hilarious but true at the same time. So I'm not even exaggerating. Maybe later on in the stream, if you hear that theory, I'll break it down for you and why I believe that to be true. But anyways, welcome everyone just joining the stream. We're going to continue with where we left off. Our next story, let's discuss the breaking news with Mastercard. They have like over 100 million merchants. So this is a big deal. And then we'll dive into Willy Woo, on-chain analyst, 1 million prediction. I always save the best for last. And then we'll dive into our live Q&A segment where you can interact and ask me anything you like. So this headline reads, Mastercard enables non-custodial crypto spending in the new partnership. And you can see the breaking news shared here with Bitcoin Magazine. Mastercard launches Euro non-custodial Bitcoin and crypto debit card. They have over 100 million merchants. So as mass adoption and game theory continues in full effect, global payment giant Mastercard is expanding its support for non-custodial crypto wallets in a new collaboration that enables users to spend crypto while being their own bank. That's right. After piloting a crypto debit card with the major self-custodial MetaMask wallet in August, which is owned by the Ethereum Foundation. Just FYI, I'm not really a fan of MetaMask. Just wanted to throw it out there. Mastercard's new partnership with the European crypto payments infrastructure provider Mercurio will further connect traditional finance to crypto. In the collaboration, Mastercard has enabled a new euro-denominated debit card that allows users to spend cryptos like Bitcoin stored on self-custodial wallets at more than 100 million merchants in the Mastercard network. They've basically, that's pretty lit. So you can ultimately spend your Bitcoin through their debit card, which would be Mastercard, where pretty much accepted everywhere, right? Self-custody is one of the core concepts of crypto, which I'm sure you're familiar with, providing a method of storing your assets without depending upon any centralized platform, such as a bank or an exchange. And I'll give you a quick reason on why I don't recommend keeping any of your crypto on the exchange. What just allegedly happened to Palestine. Israel allegedly sent a letter to the Binance CEO that in the name of their security and for whatever anti-terrorist reasoning that they needed to confiscate all of the cryptocurrency held on the Binance exchange from Palestinians, right? And without hesitation, what does Binance do? They do exactly what they're instructed to do. So what if the US government were to do the same thing? That means all of your crypto you will have no access to because not your keys, not your coins. What happened if you had your Bitcoin or crypto on the FTX exchange, which was once a few years ago the number 2 crypto exchange in the world? Well, you lost your crypto and they haven't even gotten paid back yet. They're supposed to start getting paid back in the fourth quarter of this year, but they're not getting their crypto back. They're getting the dollar equivalent when the Bitcoin was at an all-time low. You can't make the ish up. So protect yourself with self-custody. Only properly self-custodied Bitcoin is non-confiscatable. All the other types of Bitcoin, including your Bitcoin ETF BTC, is 100% confiscatable. So you need to know that. Unlike custodial wallets, self-custodial wallets require the user to take full responsibility for securing their funds by being the sole custodian of the private key that allows one to access the wallet. And according to Christian Rawl, Senior Vice President of Mastercard Crypto and FinTech Enablement, the firm's collaboration with Mercurio builds on growing commitment to support self-custodial wallets. Quoting them here, at Mastercard, we're working closely with partners to innovate and enhance the self-custody wallet experience. Through our collaboration with Mercurio, we're eliminating the traditional barriers between blockchain and conventional payments, providing consumers who want to spend their digital assets with an easy, reliable, and secure way to do so anywhere Mastercard is accepted. Now founded back in 1966, Mastercard operates an international payment card service corporation headquartered in the United States, providing various financial services in more than 210 countries and territories. As payments are considered one of the key use cases for crypto, Mastercard entrance into the crypto market was somewhat natural. The payment giant officially announced support for the crypto on its network back in February 2021, citing the growing role of cryptos and stablecoins in the payment world. Mastercard has tapped multiple industry partners since entering crypto more than 3 years ago, including USD Coin, provider Circle, major US-based crypto exchange Coinbase, and many others. And according to Mastercard's blockchain and digital asset lead, the company's recently announced commitment to support self-custody aims to address the complexities associated with buying and selling crypto using a centralized exchange. He believes that many crypto hodlers try to avoid exchanges in the first place. 100%. They're basically just on and off ramps. When you need to buy crypto, you typically use an exchange. When you need to trade crypto or cash out, obviously you would use a crypto exchange, convert your US or your Bitcoin, for example, for USD or vice versa. The complexities of the process has been the obstacle for both buyers and sellers, as it limits both choice and the purchasing power of stored crypto. Mastercard's growing services and crypto and self-custody don't come for free. For example, the new Mastercard branded spend card incurs a $1.80 issuance fee and a $1 monthly maintenance. That's not bad. That's chump change. In addition to the off-ramp of 0.95% fee levied by Mercurio, but the bottom line is it's not free, right? Now, there you have it. Let me know how many of you would be interested in using a crypto debit card like this to make purchases. Maybe if they offered like crypto cashback rewards or something, like stack some sats for spending it, maybe it'd be worthwhile. I don't know. It all depends upon your situation. There's people like Jack Mallers out there, the Strike CEO. He gave up on fiat. He lives off of crypto, and I know other people do. They don't want to support the fiat regime, you know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts with that. And again, big news as they have so many merchants scattered all around the world. So there you have it. Welcome everyone joining the stream. Good morning, brother. Welcome Overkill, Toasty Toast. I think Solana is a super low fee. It is. Prepare your crypto, 100%. You got to be ready. What's up, JBZ? Welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone just joining us. What's popping, what's good. And then just a reminder again, tomorrow we're going to be back to our normal schedule of 4 p.m. Today we stream early, hence 12 o'clock. I see we got already over 700 people on the stream. Good to have you guys here. Welcome everyone. Looks like 56 is holding up. I'm going to read comments out loud for a bit, and then we'll navigate to our feature story of the day, and then we'll dive into our live Q&A and the uncensored version of the podcast. Let's go. Thank you guys. Crypto Briefing, Clarky, AAA. Appreciate the follow and everyone following me on X. We're live. Thank you, Pitha Orgus 1. Shout out DNA Noonan. What it do, brother? Welcome to the stream. Exactly. What's crack-a-lacking, Captain? What up? From Cambodia. Shout out my Cambodia fam, all my South African fam, the Bitcoin realists. What's poppin'? How's life treating you in Cambodia? The dollar index, DXY, has been trending down lately, which often goes hand in hand with the Bitcoin bull market. Right on, okay. Those never selling any of the biddies aren't trading right, in my opinion. Well, the smart money of 100%. I drain my Bitcoin in the downtrends and buy in the new lows. Smart. You do the opposite of what the mass does. Where's I farted been? I don't know. I haven't seen I farted in a minute. I have no idea, brother.
To let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell, no sell, no I won't Bitcoin sell. I'm no sellout from Bitcoin. Roger out, Roger out.
100%. During my live stream, fam, it's safe to say we take hits from the hopium bong. So if you don't like hopium bong hits, don't even come to the stream. As I shared with you on Bitcoin Strawberry Moon, hits from the hopium bong. What did we say in the lyrics? Hitting bong rips as soon as it dips. BTFD to the lunar eclipse. You know how we do. But I appreciate that, Meister. Welcome to the stream. I think hopium is very necessary in today's chaotic world. What do you guys think? Always fabulous and sunny Siem Reap. Right on, yo. Welcome, Cambodia. Welcome to the stream. How's crypto adoption out there, yo? Like with the government. Let me know. Yeah, welcome Marve and anyone else just joining the live stream. We're going to be streaming for the next hour, so please, guys, repost, share, spread the word. Let's orange pill the masses. Welcome to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. But yeah, without further ado, I think we're about to dive into our feature story. I'm going to sip on some more water.
People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk.
But guess what? I back it up. Ahoy, Bitcoin pirates. Shout out Greg. Sorry I was delayed. Had to empty and take down the pool today. You got to do what you got to do, big dog. Much cooler weather on the way. Right on. Everyone needs a little hopium. Agreed. Precisely, Grant. Hopium's a good thing. I mean, without hopium, everyone would be walking around depressed with no hope. So keep hope alive. Bitcoin does keep hope alive. I truly believe that. Bitcoin is the antidote to all the BS in the world we have to experience. You know what I mean? All the forces of evil, the freaking CBDCs coming down the pipeline, all that shenanigans. Hey, ya JV, gift any scripts for the month? I'm glad you asked. You just came late, brother. Yeah, we gifted 20 memberships already today. Hopefully more are gifted, but I can only gift 10 a month. And I just gave 10 away on my behalf and fresh gifted 10. So 20 new members today, which is lit. 50-50, technically nothing against individuals owning it. Government is highly pro blockchain, but banks won't deal with it. So it is most limited to the peer-to-peer. That makes perfect sense. And Bitcoin was designed to be peer-to-peer. That's what makes it so incredible. There's no middleman. And I think that's how it should be used. Who wants to start a fantasy football league? I don't follow football personally. Back when I played football, middle school, different era. But yeah, I'm not into the football. So what up, peeps? I actually my favorite sport, if it's even considered a sport, is chess. I follow chess. Mental warfare. Sup, JV? It's all good, squirrel bait. Welcome back. I haven't been around much. Been training to get into the para-rescue program. Miss you, but keeping my nose on the grindstone. Do what you got to do. Welcome to the stream. Could you imagine calling your audience peasants because they drive a crappy car? I think that's messed up, personally. To refer to anyone as a peasant, that's kind of sad. Unless it's just very openly, jokingly making a joke or something. You know what I mean? So... especially flexing because you have a nicer car or a nicer house. I find that morally wrong. I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe if I was 21 and I got like a 6-figure job and I don't know any better, but as an adult, 40 years old, no, I'm not going to be dissing anyone because they have less than me. I'd feel bad. Shout out Michael Davy. I appreciate you sub to the pod. Let's go Rockets. Doge makes a nice jump again. I am sure the monthly low is not going to stay. Right on, yo. But anyways, here we go. Now for our feature story of the day. We're going to discuss Willy Woo updates his Bitcoin outlook, says bearish chapter for Bitcoin is moving to a new phase. And he also doubles down on his bullish $1 million price prediction and shares how we're likely to hit that $1 million milestone. So let's break this down, shall we? And shout out to the on-chain analyst, Willy Woo. He updates his outlook on Bitcoin as he suggests the market's becoming less bearish. He shares with his 1.1 million followers on X. The market seems to be absorbing the recent massive amount of the Bitcoin sent to the exchanges by the German government, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the failed crypto exchange Mt. Gox for the purpose of unloading the biddies. Now, he looks at the amount of the Bitcoin supply available on the crypto exchanges, which is starting to decline after a sharp rise. Can you say supply shock? I'm still in belief that we can have a legitimate supply shock. If not in the fourth quarter, I'm pretty confident it's going to happen in 2025. Let me know your thoughts, fam. At the same time, he says there's a decline in the paper BTC, or the futures and derivatives contracts, betting on the price of the Bitcoin, suggesting that the market participants are not pouncing on the leveraged trades. Quoting the analyst here, the influx of Bitcoin from Germany, Mt. Gox, and the DOJ is slowly being absorbed. Paper Bitcoin bets are declining. Definitely a good sign, as they control markets through derivatives, aka financial weapons of mass destruction, according to Warren Buffett. Overall, in terms of supply, things have moved from bearish towards the neutral. I mean, you can see right here, yo, the Bitcoin inventory currently on the exchanges. You can see the different price actions: 3 million spot BTC, 3.5 million when you include paper plus spot BTC. The analyst suggests Bitcoin may trade within the current price range throughout September, which I think many analysts would agree upon. Quoting him here, in my opinion, another month of sideways. Then let's take a look again. Fourth quarter in October. Last month, Wu said Bitcoin needs just a fraction of the capital stored in the global wealth assets, which is about 5 trillion, ultimately 5x the current Bitcoin market cap, to move the price to 1 million per coin. The analyst doesn't think Bitcoin will reach that 7-figure price target this ongoing cycle due to the significant amount of capital required. And let's share this actual tweet he shared back on August 24th, which got 250,000 views. Back of the envelope calculation of how much capital needs to go into the Bitcoin in order for it to hit $1 million per coin. The answer, 5 trillion, referring to the overall market cap, which is roughly 1% of the global wealth assets. So far, only 620 billion has been invested. Now, here's a tweet from Tor de Meester. In contrast to the fiat paradigm, the money of the 21st century is owned by some, roughly 100 million sovereign individuals. Now, as Bitcoin's purchasing power grows by another 100 to 1,000x. Now, Michael Saylor, in a previous podcast I shared, believes Bitcoin will go up another 1,000x, which would take the price action to like holy moly. I think 100x takes us to roughly 6 million. So we're talking about a $60 million price action. Expect sweeping institutional innovation initiated by the same one Mavericks. So Bitcoin Mavericks, let's freaking go. And here's an interesting chart as well that shows you the Bitcoin ownership distribution as of August 2024. But in another headline more recently, this is Willy Woo breaking down how Bitcoin hits $1 million per coin. So let's share a little bit more here. Quoting Willy Woo, what's the market cap need to be at 1 million? Assume that it's happening soon. So the circulating supply is 19.8 million coins. So 19.8 trillion market cap. Number 2, what is the multiplier be between the capital invested in the market cap? This is the measure of the liquidity conditions. The deeper the liquidity, the lower the multiplier. And number 3, this metric is known. It is called the MVRV, market to value to the realized value ratio. It was 8x in the 2013 top, 4.8x in the 2017 top, and 4 in the 2021 top. So based on the historic liquidation trend, we can expect the next top to be a 3.5x multiplier. If we hit $1 million in the cycle after this, then the multiplier will be even less, given the trend is deeper liquidity, making it harder to move the price per dollar invested. So I'll use a 3.5x to be conservative on the capital needed. Now, $19.8 trillion divided by 3.5 equals 5.66 trillion, which needs to be stored in the network. This metric is called the realized capitalization. And since the blockchain records every wallet with a time signature, we can estimate the price paid at the entry of the wallet. Realized cap needs to get to 5.66 trillion. And number 5, since realized cap is only 620 billion today, we need it to climb a further 5 trillion to reach that target. So he's ultimately projecting he doesn't think Bitcoin hits 1 million for this particular cycle due to the significant amount of capital required. But potentially, if we hit that 5 trillion following cycle, we get $1 million. Now, my personal price prediction, I'm not shy to share with you guys. I think we hit a cycle peak next year in 2025. I think it'll be multiple 6 figures. And I think we finally smashed that 7-figure milestone, likely the year following the next halving. Next halving scheduled to take place April 2028. So maybe sometime in 2029. Let me know your thoughts though, family. That's just speculation. I don't have a crystal ball, not investment advice. Everything I share during this live stream is for entertainment purposes only. Welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. This is your opportunity to ask me anything you want. You're going to notice all the comments on the stream is coming from the YouTube feed, the direct YouTube link again, cryptonewsalerts.net. We have over 800 people on the stream. Welcome. Humility is the ultimate blessing. Amen. I think Tate calls people broke. Yeah, he does it in a jokingly manner, Tate, and he was once a brokey, and that's a part of his story. He was eating out of a dumpster, eating KFC with his brother Tristan. You know what I mean? So it's different in that sense, in my humble opinion. What up, CNA fam? Bitcoin exchange reserves. I think there's a difference between brokey and peasant, because brokey is like, I think he inserts humor into it. That's just my personal opinion. I guarantee you some people still get offended when they say it that way, but they're funny. And when they deliver on that, it's typically because it's funny. Like also, Andrew disses Tristan and calls Tristan a brokey because they're at the supermarket and Tristan forgot his wallet and had to borrow money from Andrew. So he's like, you brokey, why do you show up without your wallet so I can pay for it? You know what I mean? So in that sense, it's humorous. I once passed my CNA. Word up. What do you mean you passed my CNA? You passed the crypto news alerts? My exchange reserves at or below a 5-year, holding 2.7 million. Long-term whale hodl the wallets near the all-time high. Bitcoin miner difficulty, the hash rate near all-time high. All of this will eventually force a higher price for the biddy. Let's freaking go. Amen to that. Let's get it. Now, here's what we do during this segment. I typically will read everyone's comment out loud. So this is your opportunity to express comments and ask questions. I'm also open to addressing any questions I can. Shortly, we'll end the YouTube stream and we'll continue with the uncensored version of the pod. That's where you can literally ask anything and I don't hold back because we're not censored. I think the rate cuts will boost the price, but like many times, hedge fund managers will try to run with the collective gains. No network admin certification. What does that mean? No network admin certification. What are we referring to there? Like a specific blockchain? I'm not sure. I must have missed that part of the combo. I think I almost missed the YouTube version. Thought today was Friday. Well, tomorrow, just FYI, Diana and everyone joining, we'll be back to our normal recommended time where we'll have double or triple the audience, which is 4 p.m. So we'll be streaming at 4 p.m. tomorrow. This week we had to do 12 p.m. and bi-weekly we switch the times. We're at 56 now. Yeah, I mean, we tapped 55.7-ish already this morning. 500,000 Bitcoin in 2025. Personally, I'd love that. That's my bullish target. My bear scenario is 222,000, cycle peak 2025. Bull scenario 750,000, so 500 G's is right in alignment. So how do you take it with you when you die? Let's address that on the uncensored version in a few minutes, because it's a topic of conversation I don't feel comfortable speaking about on YouTube. Is what it is. Good morning, fam. Shout out Diana Jones. CNA thing, never mind. Yeah, CNA stands for Crypto News Alerts. For those that don't know, if you don't know, now you know. Let's go. CNA, JV Network Admin Cert is called. Oh, wow. Interesting. So there's another term for CNA. I thought I invented it. Screw CNN. Just tune into CNA. That's all you need. Number one source for crypto news, family. You're always going to get the unfiltered truth from here, unlike you ever going to get from the news media. I think Bitcoin price will take off finally once it hits $1 million. What if it went from 1 million to 2 million in 24 hours? Imagine $1 million. What kind of candle would that be? God candle's 100,000. Is that like the Super Saiyan God candle? What would we even name that? And could you imagine it? Because I actually can. As crazy as that sounds. Imagine Bitcoin just doubling in one day. And like from 1 million to 2 million. And then we hit 1 million. All the sellers with the weak hands, the Dave Portnoys, the lettuce hands, they sell for dollars, the inferior hyperinflated currency. Then Bitcoin just instantly doubles. And they're like, oh, I thought I was going to buy back at 200 grand. Nope, those days are over. Sorry. So risky business out there, yo. That was the longest, most painful joke ever told. Amar says, I love you. Well, right back at you, Amar. Appreciate your support, brother or sister. Thank you for joining us. Trump was talking about the Bitcoin today at the Entrepreneurs Club. For real. What did he say? Was it something someone asked him and he addressed? Obviously, very pro. Obviously, the Dems are all anti-crypto. Couldn't be more clear. Gary Gensler is anti-crypto. Senator Warren's anti-crypto, Biden's anti-crypto, the entire administration's anti-crypto, the Kamala is anti-crypto, so voting for them is pure stupidity. I don't know what Mark Cuban is smoking by supporting her and saying she's pro-crypto. I just think he's compromised personally. I don't know if he has visited Gilligan's Island or something. They got something on that man. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Hello from Uzbekistan. Shout out to all the Russian fam. Buy that freaking dip, folks. No crying, rate cut near here. Don't mess this mofo up. October, December, Q4, historically a very lucrative quarter for the biddy, 100%. This is the most likely a parabolic run-up. It can happen within 10 days. It ain't got to take the whole 90 days of the Q4. It could happen in the first 10 days of October. Typically, within 10 days, we have an insane run-up to new all-time highs. I think this run-up, we should pass 80, 90,000, potentially 100K. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know, fam. But here's what we're going to do. If you're on YouTube, you ain't got to go home, but head on over to the Rumble, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. We already got 850 people on the live stream. The YouTube stream is about to end, and we're going to continue with the uncensored, extended version of the podcast. So head on over to Rumble. Again, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net, and let's get ready to rumble, shall we? Deuces to the YouTube. We out. YouTube stream should be ending any moment. And welcome everyone to the uncensored,